What's up, guys? It's Kevin Clem, doing another intro to the Shetler Show. This week we talked with Stephen Callis. He had a pretty crazy life. We got to discuss his rough upbringing, growing up in Brooklyn, serving time in prison, drugs, getting a photo with Monica Lewinsky and selling the photo to a magazine. We also talked about stealing the blue van and driving it to Powell skatepark when he was only 15 years old. And then we also talked about getting his life on a positive route and how skateboarding kind of just helped him cope with everything he had to deal with in life. Yeah, Steven was super rad, dude. It was a pleasure to have him on the show. This episode's real heavy, so I think you guys will like it a lot. Just a couple things to mention before we start the episode. Is the I NEED FALL BRAWL. That contest is going to be at the Edge Indoor Skate Park on Saturday, September 8th, 2018. There's 3 jam format divisions, 14 and under, 15 and over, and a ladies jam. So yeah, if you live in the area, be sure to just come down and check it out. It's going to be a real fun weekend. Also, be sure to check out our social media. We got Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube at All I Need Skate on all 3 of those platforms. We post a ton of content of products and just us skating, a bunch of different stuff like that. The best way to support the Shetler Show is to subscribe, comment, and rate us on iTunes. We got a link to that in the description. And then for shops who want to carry and support All I Need, our products can be found through Eastern Skate Supply. With that link is also in the description. And then finally, just be sure to check out allineedskate.com. All right, guys, enjoy the episode.
Drive, prosper.
And I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I gotta get on this.
I just love the skating and the scene.
Rain, go away. All I need is a skateboard today.
This is the Shetler Show featuring professional skateboarder, podcaster, and All I Need Skate founder, Anthony Shetler.
So it was hot. Everyone was doing it.
Yeah, they're looking for their dad's fucking metal skateboards in the garage.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Get on this thing.
Each episode brings you amazing discussions with interesting people from all walks of life.
Kind of when skateboarding clicked for me, and you learn some tricks or whatever, and you get that appreciation from your peers, you know? The other skaters are like, holy shit, like, yeah, dude, that's rad.
Admiration.
Yeah, the admiration or the affirmation.
Real, recognized real.
If I didn't experience those crazy moments in my life, then these great moments would never be as great as they have been.
Honestly, like, for me, I just loved it. Like, I saw those dudes, I saw those videos, and I was like, holy fuck, this is sick.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do.
All right, you ready, bub?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I wanted to start this off with just like, what was it like growing up? Were you know, when you're like from elementary and middle school, like for you, what was your household like? What was your family like? Like, give me the beginnings of your story.
The beginnings of my story is coming out of my mother's womb.
Nice.
Her and my father were drug addicts, so I ended up getting taken away from the hospital to foster care. To I don't know where it was or nothing, because I was a little baby or whatever. But during those years, they used to come visit me here and there, and I'd be in different ones. When I was about 6. I remember going to a rehab and visiting her in Manhattan, and her telling me, I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get sober, you know. And so finally she got sober, and I got to live with her for 2 years out of my life, 2 years of her remaining life. And she died in 1985 of that AIDS that just came out, you know, HIV.
Yeah.
And back then they didn't know what it was. So while she was in the hospital for a whole year, as I recall, I only got to see her one time. They wouldn't let me in the room with her because I was underage. And so they just like let me see her one time, but I remember wearing a mask, and I remember them saying that she might not remember you. She, you know, like, she lost her memory and all that. But as soon as I walked in the door, I seen her, and tears started coming down her eyes, and it was like, wow, she put her hand out for me, and it was like, it was just crazy feeling, man. Like,
That sounds heavy.
yeah, it was heavy, man. Like, you know, it was heavy. And then after that, like, she passed. I was in a boys club, boys and girls club, whatever. I was taking boxing classes. I was just playing basketball, doing all this stuff in Pitt Street, Lower East Side, boys and girls club. And so my grandfather and my mother's husband at the time came to see me, right? Came to pick me up or whatever. And then I was like, they said, oh, your mother's deceased. I was so little that I didn't even know what deceased meant. I was like, what does that mean? And then they told me and forget about it. It's like, this is so crazy.
That'll fuck up your developmental years, huh?
Bro, that shit, like, it just destroyed me. Like, I was already destroyed from being away from them and nobody coming to rescue me. Like, not my grandmother, not my aunts, not my uncle. Nobody came to rescue me when I was in the foster care. Like, why not? Like, what the fuck is all that about?
What do you think your family, what do you think your mom's issues were? Like, what was she running from? You there?
Yeah. I'm here. Is that somebody that's going to the store? I want to give them money.
Do your thing. My show's wild, dude. You can do that.
Okay, yeah.
I like that.
I'm about to give my boy Jay Suno some money. So
Jay, dude, I thought I was gonna.
Shout out Jay Suno. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jay's the man. Tell him I was gonna meet up with him. I was trying to meet up with him, but didn't happen. But hopefully soon, dude, we can hang out.
Hey, hopefully soon.
Yeah, that'd be sick, Jay. I was super excited. I want to do that show because you were there, and that was what got me super sparked.
Yeah. Just some politics, and it's all good.
You'll have to come on the show. You'll have to come on the show on your own time. On my show.
Hey, we'll talk about that for sure.
Hell yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, and so, where was I?
I was asking, what do you think was wrong with your mom? Like, what happened to her? Because, like, that shit's not, like, my mom dealt with substance abuse issues, but it stemmed from pain in her heart and things that happened to her that she couldn't get over, you know?
I don't know, man. I honestly don't know what it was, and my grandmother was a Jehovah's Witness, right? And so she didn't want to hurt me by telling me the truth of things matters. So, you know, I don't know what she made up stuff or whatever. I don't know what she did, but I just, like, never knew why. Like, I just never knew. And I was too little to comprehend anything and too young. It's just weird.
Yeah,
you know
it fucks you up.
Everybody else died after that, so it's like I never got the truth, like, from nobody. Me and my brother was, like, separated, and, you know, we have the same mother but different fathers, and my father ended up having a kid, so I have another brother, but we're like, it's like my family abandoned me, so we all have abandonment issues, and we all abandon other people. Like, we learned to do that to others. So we abandon each other. Like, I try to reach out to them here and there, you know, like, what's up, but, you know, they reach out too. My brothers barely reach out, but, you know, whatever. It's just, that's how we were raised to be like that. It's just tough and weird, like, so.
Yeah, a family is just a story, you know? It's like a story you tell each other, and everyone plays their role. Like, someone's a grandfather, a father, a son, a daughter, a mother, you know? And when that shit gets broken, it's like a hard thing to piece together. It's almost like every piece for themselves, you know? Like,
yeah, you're not lying. It's just like...
Because it's about survival, right?
Yeah. So I guess we're put on this earth to try to survive. It's even hard surviving.
Yeah.
But, you know, we get through it the best way we can.
Yeah. I've been trying to work on, like, being the best version of myself so I could, like, so I'm not a problem. That's always my thing, is, like, I don't want to be a burden. So if I just work hard and, like, maybe I could not be a problem and I could help others eventually, you know?
Yeah. I'm on the same path.
Well, let's move around a little bit. How does skateboarding come into the story?
Skateboarding came into the story, well, after my mother died, I started living with my grandmother. She was like, you know, she took me in or whatever. And so my brother was there too, my older brother. And so we was on Fifth Avenue in New York, in Brooklyn. And I would skate with Howie Glover. And anyway, so we was walking on Fifth Avenue, and I seen that kid on a skateboard. I was like, yo, man, that looks fun. Like, you know, and I just, and my brother was like, come my brother try it? And so I was trying it, and he must have seen the expression on my face of happiness and joy. And so he was like, oh, that's sick, you know, that's dope. And the kid was like, all right, I gotta go. And my brother was like, all right, you can leave. And he was like, no, my skateboard, what about my skateboard? And my brother, since he was older, he was like, nah, you can just keep going. Don't worry about your skateboard. It's my brother's now.
Oh, man.
Robbed the kid for a skateboard, and that ended up being my first skateboard.
That happens.
And we ended up seeing that kid again, you know, and my brother just forced me to fight him and shit. And so it's like I had the kid on the floor. And I didn't want to fight the kid, you know what I'm saying? I ended up having the kid on the floor. I'm like fucking 7 years old, probably 8 years old.
No.
I ended up having the kid on the floor, and my brother got on got above me while I'm on the kid on the floor, with the kid's on the floor laying on his fucking, and starts pushing my hands to his face. Like, I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, I'm a fucking puppet master, like puppet.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's some fucking fucked up shit.
That's fucked up, bro. This motherfucking dysfunctional motherfucker.
Yeah. Been there, man. Definitely not that version, but been to a version like that.
Yeah.
Skating helps with that, though. Like, I remember I'd have those, like, pent-up aggression feelings and, like, where you're just fucking angry and depressed and you just, like, want to break something. Like, skating helped me.
Yeah, but I didn't want to do shit to this kid.
No,
hell
no.
You know what? It was in a park, Sunset Park, and it was like a ditch in the park, they were doing construction. I don't know. It was like a hole, like, fucking they dug out a hole. And the motherfucker made me push the dude inside the hole. Like,
oh, man.
That's fucked up.
What'd you take away from this, Dad?
Huh?
What did you take away as far as...
Oh, nothing. I didn't... What did I take away from him, you said?
No, like, in general, what's the lesson of, like, what did you learn?
It's just like, damn, bro, like, why you gotta be so harsh?
Yeah,
somebody that, you know, he just wanted his skateboard, bro. We did him wrong. He didn't do us wrong.
Yeah,
and
right.
we did him wrong twice. Like, that's fucked up, you know?
Yeah, it is fucked up.
I don't like that shit.
Nah,
I'm about being fair with people and respecting people. Probably when I was younger, after all that, I started acting that way and started doing stupid shit. But nowadays, I'm on some other shit because of the things I've been through. That attitude has taken me to prison, has made me fucking fight for my life. I got offered 15 years, 14 years in prison one time. Like, bro, like, who wants to do 15 years? Because that attitude took me there, you know what I mean? So my lessons I've learned late, because I'm hard-headed, but I want to reach out to these kids and let them know that's not the way to be, bro, because this is what's going to happen. You want to look at an example? Look at me. And listen to my story and hear that shit ain't all good. It looks all good from the outside, but on the inside, this was going to happen to you if you act like this and that and the third, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good message for sure. And the best way to portray that is just through your actions and then
exactly.
match your words with your actions and just continue.
Hello.
That's awesome, man. That's a good lesson to learn then.
That's right, brother.
Yeah. It's crazy, like, when you see a certain level of life, like, I seen, like, some crazy shit, and, like, shit, you're just like, this sucks, this is horrible, you know? And you're like, it'll fucking definitely make you strive to go the opposite direction, you know?
Yeah, man.
Especially when you partake in it, like...
Yeah, partaking in street shit.
Yeah.
Fucking selling drug shit, doing drugs. Look at it, I almost shot my whole arm out, hey?
Gnarly.
Fucking got shot in the face. Did prison time, you know, like, repeatedly. One time I did 32 months, right? Oh no, I did 4 years straight.
Holy
then
shit.
I came out 28 days later, I ended up doing 32 more months. Stupidity and stupid.
How does that break that one down, if you don't mind?
That shit is just retarded, bro.
What did you do?
I was doing robbery.
For that specific case, how did you go back in, you know?
Yo, that specific case, I ended up doing I got accused of doing 7 robberies,
All right.
And it was like 995. That means lack of evidence. So 4 of them got thrown out 3 times. They refiled on me. Tried to like refile the case. You know what that is?
No.
When you get 995, that means case dismissed, lack of evidence on 7 charges.
All right.
They couldn't stick all 7 on me, so they only could stick 4 on me. They could only stick 3 on me. But the 4 got thrown out of court, and the court has, I think, 24 hours to refile on you. That means to tell the judge, oh, we got more evidence, or we could get more evidence, and then they charge you again, so you won't go home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes sense.
So they did that 3 times because they could only do it 3 times. And they did that because they felt like they had a lot of evidence on me. And so I stood in jail the whole time. I stood in the county jail 2.5 years fighting the case.
Wow.
And usually you fight a case for like 2 months, 3 months, you know? Unless it's a heavy case like a murder, you know, shit like that. Then you stay there's people in the county for 5 years. And then you go upstate, you know what I mean? But I stood there for 2.5 years. Went upstate for like a little while, 32 months.
Crazy. What'd you do when you're in there? How do you stay, what's your routine?
My routine was like, it's mandatory workout. So it was working out.
Nice.
Eating on time, you know, just chilling, bro. Reading a lot, fighting a lot, just a lot of stupid shit, but a lot of positive shit too, like for myself. I would go in and out of these phases, like, you know, because there's times where you have to, like, if you're involved, you know, I was involved with gang shit, so I'm like, I have to help too, you know what I mean? I can't just sit back and watch them fight.
Yeah.
You can get killed like that, you know what I'm saying? So I had to do shit.
All right, well, here's a good spot to go backwards. I want to go back to skating now. So you get aboard, you're skating. What got you sparked on, like, pursuing skateboarding?
Actually, that was the first thing that skateboarding was the first thing. It was my first love. You know, my mother was, and then that didn't work out. Like, you know, like, she died, so I was like, that was the second thing I could grab onto, that I felt free, and I felt love, and I loved it. Like, I didn't feel love from the skateboard, but, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like I loved that. So
yeah,
that just gave me freedom of rolling down the street and people not telling me, oh, turn this way, go this way. No coaches, just skateboarding, you know?
Yeah.
I just loved it.
That's
so I
right.
just kept on with it. That's where all my pain and my suffering, I just threw it back at the skateboard, you know, like. And I was blessed with able to skate, and you know.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can do when you focus on just a piece of wooden wheels, right?
Yeah, it's funny, you know. Yeah, it's funny how God has a sense of humor too, like how He takes things from you but gives you things too. Like, you know, I believe in higher powers and stuff like that. So, you know, karma, good vibes, all that shit. I believe in everything being positive, but that's one of the positive things that He gave me back. You know, like.
Yeah, that's amazing. Definitely, and it's a good perspective.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. I think we are godly, so we can define purpose. We can give purpose by living towards it too, you know? Like, if you live for something and positive impact with it, you can be godly, you know?
Yeah, we are godly, especially when we thinking good and positive and doing positive, then we become like godly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we have it in us. We're spirit. You know?
Yeah, it's just it's like a reflection of realizing that life is, you give a shit about life and you want to do something good with it, you know?
Yes. Yeah. You don't want to fucking do drugs and be like, fuck you. You know what I mean? To the people upstairs that are like giving you life. You know how many sperm cells try to get in and you're the only one who get in? You win the race.
1,000,000-1, bro, coming out.
Yeah.
First, when you start out in first place, though, right?
First place, yeah. I just seen a post that had that shit. And they had a drawing of sperm cells, and they're looking at each other like racing and shit. That'll be a dope graphic, yo.
So was there a point when you realized like you could do something with skateboarding? Like, did you have someone offer to give you boards or support you in some way?
Oh yeah. I had some local places. Raza, Skateworks. Skateworks actually is Herbie. This guy named Herbie, right?
Yeah.
He is the one that invented and sold the patent to World Industries back when World started the Allen key.
What?
For your bolts?
Yeah.
Because so he had that first and he sold it to World.
What? That's sick.
But yeah, I created for him Skateworks, Attack, Shut Skateboards, Alva, World Industries, Menace, 6040, ATM Click, Lucky.
Damn.
Some other ones too, man. I just can't remember, but yeah. But the skateboard industry shows me a lot of love, man. You know, you got a lot of respect and love for me. And I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's like, that was my family. You know, skateboarding was my family. Like, I consider them, when I ran away from when I lived with my grandmother, I was giving her so much trouble because I was out late skateboarding. And I was only 7, 8 years old, being out to like 10 at night, 9 at night, whatever. And Brooklyn is a very bad place. And so, like, my uncle lived upstairs. He was a police officer. He tried to bring me back to court because my grandmother was through. She was tired of me. She was like, bring this motherfucker back to foster care or whatever. So she took me to family court. And while we were waiting to see the judge, I'm like, bro, I got to use the bathroom. He's like, all right, go, it's right there, you know. And I looked, and he wasn't looking. I ran out the courtroom, bro, 7, 8 years old.
Whoa.
And I took my ass to, like, the local skaters that lived around my neighborhood, you know, Luis Torres and some other people. And they just took care of me, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I was a little kid, yeah.
Yeah, that's
My parents took care of me.
What? I was in a similar situation. My friend's family let me live with them so I could graduate through high school. It's fucking sick. Just to have people like that be so cool to you, you know? Like, it's fucked up.
No, yeah, bro. I'm saying, like, all your suffering and stuff like that, people upstairs make sure they give you a window. Like, you know what I mean? Some windows we may not like, but they're the best thing for us. And some windows we just fuck up. You know what I mean? But it's always us. It's never like, I don't know. It's always me, at least.
Yeah, nah, I've been there. I've been there where I've kept myself depressed and, like, tripped over my own foot again and again just because, you know, you're just your emotions more than anything can take over, you know?
Oh, bro, staying in your thoughts and shit, like,
yeah.
Fucking, like a revolving door, like, just sitting there, like, thinking of the same bullshit.
You can feel like hell.
You gotta let that shit go, get past it, keep it moving, bro. We alive, and tomorrow's another day, so that means we can wake up, get up, and start over, bro. However old you are, however, we got chances, man. We got chances. There's people that don't got no chance, bro. They just die, or they get crippled, or they get blind, or we have more of a chance than they do, so
yeah.
Respect the blessings, bro, and just, you know,
yeah,
respect it.
For sure. A lot of the shit's self-inflicted. Like, we keep ourselves, we do it to ourselves sometimes, you know?
Man, me over and over, bro.
How did you, so, like, so what was the drug of choice? Did you have a certain thing that got you?
My drug, I like the cocaine, I like the crystal meth, I like fucking weed, I like the mushrooms, I like the acid, I like the ecstasy, you know what I'm saying? I liked all that shit. I wouldn't do it every day, but I liked it. You know what I'm saying?
Was that so?
It still played a part where it fucked up something that I was trying to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not fucking saying, oh yeah, I didn't do it every day, but still, I was a good guy. No, that shit fucked my shit up. You know, it fucked up relationships. It fucked up my own things I had going. It's just not good, bro. It just like made me feel like shit. I got shot because I had drugs on me. Motherfuckers tried to rob me for an ounce.
Gnarly.
I wasn't giving it up. I was high. I got shot in the mouth. I fucking, you know what I did, bro? The kid lifted up a gun again to shoot me, but my homegirls across the street, these blood girls, they were like, yo, Steve, Rico, they call me Rico in the streets. They're like, Rico, and so the guy looked and he ran and jumped in the car and broke out. But I went to a van The van across the street. You know the vans, they got those big side windows, right? That you could, those side mirrors.
Yeah.
And so I looked in the mirror. I was like, what the fuck? That shit was just bleeding and shit. That shit felt like somebody hit me with a sledgehammer in the face, just straight up.
What?
It was like so hard it felt. But I was already high, coked up, you know. So what I did, I had an ounce of coke on me. I fucking put it in my hand, put a whole bunch of handful in my mouth.
Oh, gnarly.
That shit numbed it up. I didn't feel shit. I took water from the store, rinsed my mouth, put more coke. I was high as a motherfucker.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I was NASA.
Spaceship.
Your kid got NASA?
Yeah, NASA'd out.
Yeah, I was fucking...
Sky high.
What's that dude, Marvin the Martian? I was that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's way out there. It might be too far. Might be too far out there.
Man, I was too far out, bro. I went too far. I went too far, nigga. Crazy.
Did skateboard...
Yeah, kids, stay off of drugs, bro. Stay away from that shit. That shit don't do shit but cause death, and you'll end up in institutions, death, or fucking programs, and just, or hurt, health be fucked up. Bro, stay away from that shit, man.
Yeah. That's awesome. Did skateboarding, so like, did you skate a lot, or were you fucked up a lot? Did you...
No, I would, see, what we would do is, like, you know, we had to go skate, you know, me and Keenan and all, we had to go skate, so what we would do, we go skate for the day, and then hit a bar, hit a fucking club, every day, bro, like, what the fuck, every day. Yeah. Every day we were doing this shit.
You, like, make it a pattern.
Man, it was like a ritual, bro. It was like the bars and the clubs, it was our church every day.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah. I work...
Peace, Keenan.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I work on the balancing up my consumption with drugs, because I like to smoke weed, and I know coffee, even though coffee's not like a gnarly drug, but it's like a mood enhancer or whatever, like, sometimes I take breaks from that. Sugar's a gnarly one too, right? Like...
Yeah, and it's legal. So
yeah.
It's like, it makes us think it's nothing, but it's there for a reason. You know, like beers and liquor, it's like, it's legal, but it'll fuck you up, it'll kill you.
Yeah.
But it's like, I look at it like this, it's not good, and I like say for no kid to do it, to start off, because you never know if you have addictive personality or not.
Yeah.
But it's not like, if you can handle it, and if you know how to act, and if you're responsible with it, not drugs. I'm talking about liquor, weed. Go ahead. I mean, it's not nothing. You know what I'm saying? To me, weed ain't nothing. I mean, some people it affects different, but if you could be responsible with it, I guess, like, I don't know. I don't think it's as bad as doing crystal meth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, the truth is, and if you could, like, handle it, I imagine, like, because some people can't handle anything, you know, and some people can handle a whole bunch, you know, so...
You gotta stay away from that shit if you can't handle nothing.
Yeah, people gotta learn how to manage their drugs, because even being sober, even being too sober is, like, almost like a drug, because how do you relate with other people, you know? Like, it's...
Man.
So...
Yeah. How do you relate, right? I gotta be funny. I gotta get on your level. I'm about to be retarded, too.
Well, you gotta balance it out.
But yeah. Some people smoke weed, right?
Yeah.
And I know when I was smoking weed, all I do is get the munchies. That's how I got the nickname Snack.
There you go.
I'll be in the store, I'll be laughing, I'll be making people laugh. I mean, it was good for me for a while. It worked for me. And then it just didn't after a while. After a while, I did 2 years in prison first.
Yeah.
And I came out smoking again. Then I did another year. And then I went to, when I did the 4 years straight, I was smoking then, and I was like, I'm feeling weird and shit. And you can't feel weird in prison. You can't, like, look like you fucking nervous, or you look like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta be motherfucking on point. So I was like, fuck this shit. I'm just smoking this shit. I gotta be on point. There's a bunch of gang wars going on. Like, crazy racist shit. I gotta fuck all this.
Be razor sharp, for sure. You can't...
Man, you gotta be razor sharp.
Yeah, definitely.
There's people nodding out in jail, like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
You're a leader of a gang and you're nodding out? You better get your ass out.
I didn't really get into smoking weed too heavy until I was older, because I was the same way growing up. I was always used to being sharp, because, like, I didn't know what was going to happen with my mom, or, like, shit was just moving around. I had the same thing, so, like, I was scared of drugs, super scared of drugs.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't... My mom.
Helped calm me down.
Yeah, for me now, I smoke weed, but it's like I'll take days off and shit. Even with caffeine, I'll take days off just so I can know the opposite and have like a full sober day, and then like.
Yeah.
I even try with sugar too.
Yeah. I'll just know that weed makes you lazy, bro. And you know what else it does that people don't really say? That shit burns your brain cells, bro. I don't give a fuck what you say. My brain cells are fried because I don't really fucking remember. Like you were like, yo, the phone call's not going through. What's your number? And I had to look it up. And I had this phone number for like 3 months already. I had to look it up. What the fuck is my number? I don't even know. So my fucking, all I knew was 323.
Nice.
323 fried.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but yeah, it just fucks. I don't know, it did to me a little. I just can't remember certain things, but I mean, and then some people I see, they get lazy and shit. They don't want to do shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like certain drugs affect different people different ways, and it's like, you know, I can eat a bunch of sugar, but I like run at 100 miles per hour, you know, like so, and I'm always moving and shit. But like someone who doesn't, if they consume sugar, they might get like diabetes or something, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to balance out the consumption of the drugs, or like try to not have. Probably just if you can't balance it, don't balance them. Would be the smart move, right? Do you ever do like AA and stuff?
Oh yeah, I go to those things. I don't go all the time, but I go.
Yeah.
I go, you know. I like the groups. I go over there, you know.
Yeah.
I even go talk to kids. I've been going to talk to kids in San Diego.
What?
At the Salvation Army. You know, there's kids that and I've been talking to juveniles in this other panel. It's called Second Chance in San Diego.
Sick.
And so this is like kids. This is before the court orders them to go there with their parents. This is like when they're like 14, 13, and they're like, they're not doing big things, but they're doing curfew. They're not making the curfew, or they're smoking weed or doing dumb shit. But this is before they get to that next point, you know, that next level in life where they're acting very, very crazy.
Yeah.
So I go talk to them with some lifers. And, and tell them my story, you know, and they come with their parents, so a lot of them disrespect their parents and be like, you know, fuck you, mom, fuck you, but I let them know, like, you spend Christmas with your family, you have a mother that buys you shit. I never even spent one Christmas with my mother or father. Like, I don't even know how that shit feels, bro.
Yeah.
So I could only imagine it in my head, and you have this, and they're here with you, so obviously they love you, but you're the one that's fucking up and doing dumb shit. You want to stop this shit before it gets way too out of hand, and you end up in prison. You end up shot. You want to fucking have teeth like mine. You want to be a lifer like my man right here, like next to me.
Yeah.
You know, my man did 30 years and came out of prison for killing people and doing crazy shit. Like, you want to be like that? You want to be in gangs? You want to be all that shit? The gangs don't love you. They don't love you. We just join them, and we go to them because we were raised with no family, so we like. Either we want attention or we want to have a family but a family don't give a fuck about you. When you go to prison, do they send you any money? Nah, hell no.
It's hard to help. It's hard to help people when you're drowning. It's like you gotta help yourself first. It's like,
yeah.
That's what it like. A gang to me seems like a bunch of people that are struggling. You know, that's why they're ganging up, and it's like crabs in a barrel type thing. It's like let's help each other.
It's just stupid.
Yeah.
It's just wanting to be down type shit, stupid fucking bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, that shit.
If you're gonna fight, go fight your own battle. Don't shoot nobody. What the fuck you want to kill that guy for?
Yeah.
What do you do? Look at your girl? Your girl's the one that's wearing a fucking thong, walking around. You know what I'm saying? Like, smack her, man. I'm just playing. But you know what I mean.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Why you want to fight me? Why you want to shoot me? Because your girl's looking at me? What the fuck? You better talk to her. I'm looking at her. Kill me.
That's so sick, man. Tell me like an average day for you nowadays. Like, what's your routine?
Average day is I get up. Sometimes I do a little workout. I come here. Fucking swim.
That's nice.
Come right there, swim. Fucking chill. You know what I mean? I work too. I do skateboard shit. I do all kinds of shit.
That's
but
awesome.
I'm not talking about what I'm doing because it's about to come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's rad though. That's sick. That That pool looks fun.
Yeah, just staying positive.
That's sick, man. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody else's pool is not mine. But it's not mine. It's my boys though. But I come here and chill.
That's right.
Yeah,
Hey-
you know, just
Hey, real quick, I want to pull up something. Kevin, you wrote some stuff down, so let's pull it up.
Yo, can you explain that Monica Lewinsky picture and then how much you got for selling it?
oh yeah, Monica Lewinsky, man.
Wait,
No,
wait. This is the lady that gave the president a blowjob, right? That's
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
is? Yeah.
We blowed him for some snacks. Yo, yeah, Monica Lewinsky and Cameron Manheim is in there. She was in something that is filmed in Boston called The Practice.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you remember. But she was in that. Cameron Manheim, that's the girl next to Monica Lewinsky in the picture. And so I'm at a club. It's called, what the fuck? Don Hills or some shit like that. It's a popping place right next to Supreme. So all of us used to go there and shit, you know. It was a hot spot in New York. A lot of famous people, whatever.
Sick.
It's just a good spot. Anyway, I was there chilling, me, Peter, BC, some other people I can't even recall. But I was sitting there and they were sitting there. They were like in the booth or whatever. And Cameron Manheim said something. I don't know, like I can't sit there. And Monica was like, "Nah, he's all right. He's all right." And so she let me sit there, whatever. And I ended up seeing somebody that I had beef with. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as like, you know, we seen each other, we just started fighting because it was that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And so we started fighting, and they blamed that shit on me sitting at the fucking thing. So they call it Monica Brawlinsky, like, you know, in the New York Post and shit. Police looking for me and all kind of crazy shit. So what I did was I knew people that knew Russell Simmons, you know. So I went to Russell Simmons' office. He had a magazine back in, I think it was called One World or some shit back then.
Yeah.
So I tried to sell the photo to him, but Peter BC took the photo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I tried to go sell the photo to him, you know, because it was big in the news. It was all fucking for days and shit, weeks probably. And so what I did, this is right after she blew him, you know what I mean? So after she blew him,
She was still hot.
yeah, she was still hot. But anyway, fucking, so I ended up going to Cali. I was going to Cali for something. And, yeah, I went to Keenan's and fucking, I ended up said, fuck that, I'm going to Star Magazine. So I went to Star Magazine.
Yes.
And then, you know, those little fucking supermarket magazines?
Yeah.
And then ended up, some people getting in contact with me, and it was from National Enquirer.
What?
So that's like, you know, the bogus magazine, you know, they talk a lot of bullshit. And
They have great
so I went
stories.
there. Yeah, I went there, and they were like, "Oh, what she was doing? She was trying to get at you." I was like, and I was stupid. I was like, "Yeah, she was trying to rap for me, and that's bullshit." And so they put Pro Skater again. So I had a 2-page spread, bro, and I got paid over $3,000.
What? Heavy. That's a heavy two.
I don't know what it was. It was a couple thousand.
Yes. That's pretty
So,
legendary.
Yeah.
Monica Brawlinsky.
Yeah, Monica Lewinsky. Crazy.
Then you were close to the president somehow. There's a weird connection.
Yeah. I spotted the stain on her fucking shirt.
All right. You got another one, KK?
Yeah. What's the story behind stealing the blue van when you were 15?
Oh, man. Yeah. So Kevin Hartel was the team manager for Blue, and I was staying at Dune's house, you know, in Hollywood.
Hell yeah.
And so we fucking we woke up one day. I think we drank the night before, so. But we woke up and we were smoking weed, and Billy was like, "Yo, let's go to fucking let's get Kevin up and go to Powell." And so I was like, "Fuck it, yeah." So we tried to wake him up. Nigga didn't wake up. So I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna take the car, bro." And then he didn't. He was so fucked up. So I just ended up taking the van. I was only like 15 or some shit. No license, no nothing. So we were driving the whole way, smoking weed. Me, Billy, I think Joey Sorrell, some other people. And we went to Powell and skated all day. We fucking smoked in the back of Powell, like outside.
Nice.
I don't know if you ever been to Powell skate park.
Yeah.
But we went all the way over there. It was like 2 hours from LA with no license, high as fuck.
Gnarly.
Just like smoke was coming out the fucking van, you know, all kind of crazy shit. It was like a little Astro van, like a mini.
Yeah, you were sending it.
Yeah.
You sent it out there.
Yeah, so fucking. And then we got back, and then niggas was mad as hell, but they ain't do shit. What they gonna do? Fuck me up?
Yeah, bro. Damn, you just had the
But,
balls
I mean,
though, huh? You just were like, fuck it, we gotta take this. I don't
they
have
was
my
just
license.
Mad, you know what I'm saying? They were mad, but I think Dune understood though. He was just like, I mean, he was mad, obviously, because you know it's all in their name and shit. But he was cool. You know, I don't remember like him doing like saying anything bad. Just like, damn, Steven, you can't do that, bro. You ain't got no license. You know, just telling me facts, like trying to keep me safe. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Big brother shit.
Yeah. Yeah. That
Shout
happens.
out Dune, Kareem.
Yeah,
Jason.
legend.
Yeah.
So sick, dude. All right, we got another one.
This one's more just like skate and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh, I
yeah.
wanted to talk about ATM Click. How'd you end up linking up with them?
I was what was that? I was on World, and something happened. Well, I don't know. Rodney always told me I was a bad influence on everybody because I was stealing shit, throwing shit down the leg. This is before the movie Kids came out.
Yeah.
I used to rob shit down the leg, and you know, like Justin did, and that's where they got it from. They got it from me. Fucking throwing shit down the
you
leg
were a
and all
bad
that stuff.
influence.
Yeah, I guess. But anyway, like, because I used to steal spray cans like that, so I would unzipper my zipper and grab two spray cans, and throw one down my leg while my back was towards the register, and then when I turn around, I have that one in my hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, where's the other? Like, they didn't even know. They always thought I grabbed one.
You had a
Anyway.
solid side pipe going the whole time, probably.
Yeah. Crazy shit. Anyway, and you know, back then the pants were big like a motherfucker. Right now, they'll be like, what the fuck is that? You got another leg right there? Tight ass pants motherfuckers are wearing. I don't wear them shits.
Nah, I
But,
still have baggy pants.
Yeah, me too. Not as baggy as 92 and shit, but I got it baggy.
No, yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it was so baggy back then. I would have to, like, put my fucking, you know, the bottom of the cuff, whatever, inside a sock. So it wouldn't fall out and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
40 ounces don't fall out, but spray cans do fall out.
Like shredded bell bottoms.
Yeah, you know, like fucking those crazy world pants, fucked pants back in the days.
Yeah, that shit was
They were
wild.
dope, though. Anyway, yeah, so what was the question again?
ATM Click.
Brain fart. Anyway,
ATM.
oh yeah, okay. So, damn, I forgot where the fuck I was. Let's see. ATM clicks. So, oh yeah, so I was with World, and then Mark and Kevin Hartel again. Mark was good friends with him, and I knew him too, and you know, Joey and Billy and all these guys knew Don's, you know, as well, whatever. But Don's was looking for a new thing, like a new team, new people. So then Kevin was like, yo, bro, I got these guys, you know, and, you know, they skate for extra large. That was Mike D from Beastie Boys. We used to skate for you know, extra large.
Well, that's
and so, yeah. And so shout out, this guy, he passed away too, Adam. MC8, that was my boy. He used to skate. He used to rock my boards and shit. We used to go skating together. Anyway, he passed. God bless him. But Kevin has spoke to Mark, and then Mark hit me up. He was like, yo, let's go skate. So I was like, hell yeah, let's go skate, you know. I was still on World. Mark was like, yo, I'm starting this thing, you know, you want to skate for us? I was like, damn. Yeah, fuck it. Let me go. That's Mark Gonzalez, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, let me go with Mark. And then I ended up going to skate for Mark. And not too long ago after that, I went to prison for 2 years. But during those 2 years, it went from ATM to 60-40 and all that shit. I only was out for one board, for one of my pro models, my first one. And then I had several ones after with both companies, but he kept me on even though I was in prison.
What?
He still paid me for my board sales. Not he didn't get a guarantee. You know how you get a guarantee and then you get board sales?
Yeah.
He only paid me for my board sales the whole 2 years.
Wow.
So when I came out to a fat check.
Nice.
And I just and then everybody had left and they went to Menace. And so I was just like, damn, all my friends over there. So I left Don's and I went to Menace. Yeah.
So, damn, well, was that good, though? Did you have fun? Menace? What was Menace about?
Nah, yeah, Menace is dope.
Yeah.
Cool. I ended up, so I got, this is the Menace story. So I got out of prison and fucking Maurice Key, he was on World, and they were doing a world tour, like just a little East Coast one. And so he was flying out to Orlando, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to Orlando, bro. I'll see you, when I get back." I was like, "What? You going to Orlando?" I said, "I'm going too." And he goes, "I don't know, like, so I ended up paying for my own ticket. I paid for my own ticket. I was like, I'm going to Orlando, nigga. I want to see Fabian, all these dudes. I just got out of prison. I'm not supposed to leave the state. You're on parole. You're not supposed to leave 50 whatever miles. You're not supposed to leave New York State, period." And so I left. And I seen my parole officer before I left, and he was like, I'm going on vacation. I'll see you in 2 weeks, Callis. I was like, all right, cool. So I said, I'll see you in 2 weeks, and that was perfect. So I was like, I went back to the hotel because it was, the world had paid for their hotel, and they got their plane tickets, and I was like, I went and bought my own plane ticket, and I flew out with Maurice. And we landed in fucking Orlando, and Rodney was like, "Oh, what are you doing here, Steven?" I was like, "I come and see my people." Like, so I ended up just piggybacking, and he was like, you could tell that he was just like, "Man, this nigga," like. but he didn't know the story, and so I did the tour with him, and I was like, and I ended up skating good, and Rodney was like, "Damn, Steven, you still skate?" Boom, boom, and they put me on Menace right there, and so. After that, I left early from that tour. I went through North Carolina. I left Raleigh Airport, and I fucking got back to parole, and my parole officer was like, "Oh yeah, how you doing? You doing good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing good." I'm like, "How was your vacation? Where did you go? What was it like?" He was like, "Oh yeah, I was in Florida, and I was in North Carolina, South Carolina." I was like, "Motherfucker, will you see me or something?" Because I just came from there. So it was just crazy. It was just like so weird.
You didn't get in trouble? It wasn't like...
No.
Nah.
No, they didn't know. Nobody knew.
Nice.
Only Fabian and Joey and all of them knew. They're like, "This nigga's crazy, bro. You skipping town already?"
Imagine if you vacationed the same state and you guys went to the same place and just bumped into your dude.
Yeah. Well, I got arrested out here before, like, because I left the fucking state. I wasn't supposed to. And what was it? Was it La Jolla? I think it was La Jolla. Some La Jolla police or something like that. Yeah, La Jolla, I think. They fucking arrested me, and I stood in LA County for a month, and then they took me on the airplane, bro, like handcuffed, back of the airplane.
Jesus, like over state line?
Yeah, got extradited back to New York, and then they gave me a year for leaving the state.
No.
You're not supposed to do that.
Did you just feel like, after a while, did it just feel like it's like, so everything just kept shitting on you? You're like, I'm just...
Nah, it was me. It was my fault. I'm like, fuck all this shit. Like, cause I grew up with nobody telling me what to do. Nobody, like, people tried, but when my mother died, I was like, fuck all you motherfuckers. You ain't my fucking family. You can't tell me, fuck you. Yeah, you know what I mean? My attitude was raw. Like,
yeah.
What you gonna tell me? Like, yeah. And that don't pay off.
No. Because it feels like, like one after another, like, fuck it. Like sometimes like people start doing some shit, they can't manage it, and then like they lose their license, and then after that you see them, and then another big thing happens, and it just becomes like a pattern after a while of just like stumbling, it feels.
Yeah, I was just against authority and against rebel. I was just like a rebel.
What's the turn though? What turned you from that mind, that way of thinking, and like that
that mind frame is like you're not going nowhere, and then it's just like it's not the way to be, bro.
How'd you reverse engineer it?
I grew up, huh?
How did you reverse engineer it? How did you fix it?
How did I fix what? Myself?
Yeah, just like the issues, and like I don't know, like how did you?
The issues by fixing them is I had to do time to fix them.
Oh, to get in sobriety in jail.
Well, no. Well, I never really had drug charges, but just when I got out, I was just I've been in drug programs, I've been in shit like that,
Yeah.
Sober living places. People that I know help me out, like that are drug counselors, that are life coaches, Greg Carroll,
Yeah.
people like that.
That's so sick. Greg's been on my show. That's sick.
Yeah, he's a fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
He's the man, bro.
Yeah, that was amazing.
We did some shit. We did some spiritual shit, and it's just like it changed my way of thinking, bro.
Wow, that's sick.
It like really, really, really. I just let go of a lot of things. You know, it's a lot of pain I went through. You know, as a kid, and just I hurt myself, obviously too. I put myself through situations and stuff like that. But in the thing that we did, I learned to let go. Cried a lot, let it go, and you have to let go of these things. You can't just keep thinking on them. You got to forgive yourself, man. You got to forgive yourself. And like I said before, tomorrow's another day. Get up, get your ass up, pick yourself up, think positive, read some positive literature, do some affirmations, do something, bro. Go to church, pray, do whatever it takes, man. And that, you know, I do whatever it takes. I go to church sometimes. You know, I still curse. But I try not to. I try to be like, just different, just better each day that goes by. I try to just be better, you know?
Yeah.
And that's it. It's working out for me, and that's it, man.
That's good, man. That's fucking seems like you found some balance and, like, control and harness of your powers.
Man. Yes.
I believe we have the power to do good or bad. It's just, like, where you aim your energy and focus and attention, you know? Like, you can damage it, you can add damage, or you can heal. You can, like, just in how you approach life, you know, or like your aim at yourself, you know, like sometimes you gotta let yourself heal and shit, you know.
No, yeah, you know,
it's crazy.
But you just gotta move forward, bro. Move forward, try.
Yeah.
Try and do.
Oh, all right. So it seems like the original spark of, like, was World Industries, man, because all your stories reference back to World. So give me the introduction to how you became involved with World.
Are you saying that because you work for World Industries?
Well, it was a perfect tie.
Nah, it is. World is dope, bro.
Yeah.
Steve Rocco, good people, man. He always treated me good, bro. Sal Rocco. I actually was in jail one time, and I'm in one of these pods in LA County.
Yeah.
And I'm in one pod, and right next door, like, it's like glass, like plexiglass or whatever. I don't know. It's just some shit that you can't break, really.
Yeah.
And so, like, I look, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they open the door, and then Sal's like, Steven, what's up? And Sal Rocco and shit, motherfucker. But Sal was wild. Sal used to get us call girls while we was in World. Like, at the offices closed, and he'll be like, let me get 3 call girls, and call girls are coming, and we'd be like little kids, like, trying to fucking put it in the wrong hole, like, you know, just doing weird shit, but, you know, and it's just crazy shit. But World, I got a lot of respect for them. I love them. Always good people. Always gave me so much. You know what I mean? Even when I didn't deserve it. Even when I was bad. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even when I fuck up, they're still on my back. So much respect for World Industries, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's
I need that guest board too. Even though I never had a board with World.
Yeah.
But menace, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, shit.
Anyway, who runs that now? Who's the owner of that now?
It's GVS America.
Oh, it's not Rocco no more, obviously.
No. But they hired me, which is cool, because I was like,
Yeah.
it was like such a legacy with the artists and the skateboarding and even the characters like Flamboy and Wet Willie and Devilman.
Yeah,
like,
even though that came out after. I think it came out after. Did it? Was Wet Willie around?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. I think the devil was definitely there though.
Yeah,
But it was the pitchfork was there.
Yeah.
And the bear was dope. The Rocco with the bear.
Yeah, so sick.
That's hard.
Yeah, when I found World, it was like that art. I really liked all the art. That's what first turned me on to World, and then I started learning all about the skate history and like seeing it, and then like Kareem and like, because I was like, I'm 30. How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Ask a man his age. Nah, I'm 41.
No, I'm 35.
My birthday. I know, I'm just fucking around. You know how girls say, "Don't why are you asking me my age?" I was just playing. Anyway, yeah, my birthday's on August 29th. It's coming up in 7 days.
Nice.
But I'm 41, about to be 42. You know what I'm saying? Jackie Robinson.
Hell yeah, that's sick. When I was 33, I always said Larry Bird.
Oh, Larry Bird. That nigga was hard, bro. Larry Bird.
Yeah, sick, man. Well,
you
hey.
know who else? Paul Pierce. That was my nigga right there.
Dude, the truth. The Truth, Paul Pierce, so good.
And the little dude, Rondo.
Rondo's a beast. Ray too. Ray Allen. Don't forget KJ.
Oh, Ray Allen. When they had that team.
KG, I mean, sir.
They used to play the Lakers, remember?
Yeah, the big three. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be in prison over here at that time. And I was like, I would go for I'm East Coast. I'm going to go for fucking Boston. Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
And they'd be like, why you going for Boston? The Boston raped the Yankees. Like, remember the Yankees had them 3-0 and then they won all 4?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm going for East Side, nigga.
People around here love it. Like, I'm outside Boston, so everyone loves it, man. Yeah. I remember that. I get sucked in because it's, like, fucking so intense with the sport.
That's the only time I watch shit like that, like, when it's, you know what I mean?
The big three was nasty, though, dude. KG's like my favorite. KG's so good, dude.
Oh, yeah. KG7 Garnett.
Yeah, he's the beast, dude. Yeah, man. Well, fuck yeah. Thank you for coming on the show.
No doubt. No problem. Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
And your boy, too. What's his name?
Kevin Clem.
Kevin. Yeah, KG, nigga.
Dude, it's sick meeting you,
the
man.
white KG.
Yeah, man. Are you on, is there anything you want to promote, like, or share with anyone?
No. Cool. I just want to say, thank you to Adidas. Thank you, Supreme. Thank you, thanks to all the people that look out for me, bro. That still hit me off. A lot of people show me love always, there's a lot of people out there that show love, and I appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
And I'm just, I'm just going to send my message and do my message for the kids and go keep on talking at these places and hopefully come up with this company and I will come up with a company and then just do things for the community and shit like that for people like me and people on drugs, and I'm gonna change the whole shit. Like, I'm gonna help, not change the whole shit because I can't, but I could give a hand in helping.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. We need more people that are focused on building up and reversing it and making a positive impact and doing cool shit, man. And sharing stories and talking is amazing. It's therapeutic,
Yes, very, very. But it all starts here first. I gotta make sure I'm alright mentally and physically, and keep myself afloat. Then I can be able to help others. I gotta practice. Not practice what you preach, but I got to be an example from, like you said, you have to be an example from what you're talking. You definitely got to be. Definitely got to be an example. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Live up to what you're saying, and I like to keep it 100 and be like that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hell yeah. I guess lead by example, and that's it.
Exactly.
And that's daily for sure, because it's like we wake up and have days where it's just like things went wrong in our emotions and all that stuff. It's like trying to find balance and figure out how to be productive while managing your emotions, Yeah,
and I'm definitely not perfect. I don't drink all the time. I don't do all that shit. But there's sometimes I slip and I go out drink with people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But my focus is not doing all that because that only leads to worse things. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man.
Anyway,
I love it, and I appreciate your humility and your ability to talk about it, man. Because it's nice and raw, and I went through similar stuff, maybe not with all the gang stuff, but just broken family shit, and it's just nice to connect, man. To know that there's other people out there that have gone through some shit like that and are finding purpose.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, brother.